It's complete to the left. Got room at the 35. Afterburners coming. The 20. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. So that's not exactly optimal as far as the defense starting a stand, giving up an 80. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Navy!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. He wants to take the top off. Makes the catch down the right side. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. He wants to throw. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They want to go for back-to-back scores. They're lining up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Illegal touch.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Excellent field position here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Van Dyke. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Here come the Irish, back on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Irish! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the catch and knocked down. Navy quick to the line. Sticks it in his belly. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front. But they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
They'll run the option. Runs through a tackle. And the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he wants it all. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Notre Dame! On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Illegal touch. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. Here comes the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Navy quick to the line.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Van Dyke. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play call,
pulls it in on the right. Oh, look out. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Illegal touch. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they get the sack just like that. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. On the option. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Tucker. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it down the right side. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Irish! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. UMass overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Amherst, these Minutemen got to be thrilled. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. A strike downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, midshipman!
Number 80.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. At the 15, he's loose. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Looking to go up top on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He rifles one deep down the right side.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot.
Brings it in down the left side. The expressway is wide open. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front. And
the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Here come the Irish, back on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse. Makes the grab down the left side. He's loose. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown by the Irish. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll ride his man on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Van Dyke. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Going for the big play. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks as if this one will be marked down around the 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around.
Going up top. Makes the grab on the right. Off he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Irish. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking to pass. It's Van Dyke. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and made. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Going up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. 1st down here for the offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Trying to get to it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He uncorks one deep. He's got it on the right. Open runway ahead. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. We've got a timeout from the kicking team. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Dropping back, it's Van Dyke. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. They'll run the option. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback. Navy will have to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here come the Irish back on offense. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man. All kinds of room to the right. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he got loose, it was all over. Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over San Jose State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air. It's Van Dyke. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. What a catch, and what a throw along the sideline. Just sinks it in there. A little Barishnikov for the toe tap.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Illegal touch. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Got rid of it just in time. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the middle. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. Wants to throw on second down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Looking to move it through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Offense getting set for first down. He'll start this drive firing. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Back to throw, it's Van Dyke. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here. Back on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David. Unloads it downfield. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. Snatches it on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Back to the air one more time. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. A quick timeout called by the kicking team here. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for it.
And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to throw, it's Van Dyke. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll call for the fair catch here. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much...
Looking for a deep man. He's got it down the left. He's off to the races. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he's going to bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fullback's got it. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes. Good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. Now on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Leaves it with the running back. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they've bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation. They practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
And he throws another interception. Touchdown, Navy! How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the... And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Got him downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Quarterback will audible. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Hit as he throws. It's caught downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They'll throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 4 wide out set, 2-by-2 on 2nd and 5. Looking to throw it again. Touchdown, Irish! And the beatdown has ensued. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And Navy will go back on the attack. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field.
And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Navy will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Here come the Irish back on offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Snags it down the right side. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the punishment has been extended. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
Illegal touch. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. The DBs will back off a bit. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On second down, just keeps firing. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Notre Dame lines up quickly. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. He's got him, and they convert. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the pummeling has started. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And here comes the Navy offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a blitz.
And the blitz gets to him just like that. After the big first down sack for the knee, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye. Navy will have to punt it away.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Here come the Irish back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been...
Lost one deep down the right side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Slip, and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. 4th down is just another down to these guys. A perfect 4 for 4 so far. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They're bringing heat. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David. And he's going to go down at the 1. Notre Dame right back to the line. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Snags it on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game.
And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Irish! And the stomping has commenced. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find...
And they get the sack right out of the gate. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's caught. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
They'll power it inside with the fullback.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
They come up with their 2nd safety of the game. You don't see that very often. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here come the Irish back on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity. He's going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Release to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Jones. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. He's going to pass. Looking for a huge play. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the route is on. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And he made the extra point without problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Navy will go back on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They come to the line, hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Buying some time. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He wants to throw. The short hands, it's Kruger. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, midshipman.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado State is being humbled today. There's no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 18 to San Jose State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Brings it down on the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He
makes the catch down the right side. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the beatdown has ensued. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Navy offense. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Feeling some heat. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. You'll take any help you can get with that penalty yardage, but it's still 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
And the ball comes to rest right there.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you put them.
Going over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Deep down the right side. What great concentration to stay in bounds and make the catch. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! And the punishment has been extended. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
This defense will try to keep everything in front. They'll start this drive with a pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Looking to throw on second down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And it'll be down right there. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll throw it on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch down the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing up.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way home.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He's looking to throw it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. This is a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got it down the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Navy will have to punt it away. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Looking deep. Pulls it in on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. They're trying to get to him. The sweet feet buy a little time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. Got it! Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the pummeling has started.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And Navy will go back on the attack. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse. And they knocked him down almost immediately. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now in 2nd and 13. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done
nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Trying to get to it.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He makes a catch. Got a lot of running room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Looking to move it through the air. Sends it downfield. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And the stomping has commenced. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. It's really easy to get